Right now, a gateway has opened, a powerful equinox portal that only comes once a year. But this time, it's different. This isn't just another astronomical event. It's a cosmic turning point that can redefine everything you know about yourself, your purpose, and your path forward. If you don't understand what's unfolding, you could miss the chance to harness a transformative power that won't come again for another year. NASA has already detected unusual electromagnetic shifts, and astrologers are calling this equinox the most pivotal of the decade. Energy is rising, frequencies are shifting, and if you're not aware of what's happening, you could be left behind in the wake of this energetic surge. So, if you felt restless, uneasy, or like something is stirring beneath the surface, you're not imagining it. This is your chance to understand why. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see how this equinox portal could change everything for you. So, what exactly is this equinox portal? Imagine a bridge between worlds, a moment where cosmic energies align to create a gateway of transformation. On March 20th, the Earth will stand perfectly balanced, with day and night sharing equal time. But this year, something extraordinary is happening. NASA has observed subtle yet impactful shifts in the Earth's electromagnetic field during this equinox, caused by the unique alignment of planetary forces. These shifts can influence human emotions, thought patterns, and even decision-making, whether you realize it or not. It's like a giant reset button on the energetic frequency of the planet, and that ripple reaches all of us. Spiritually, this equinox isn't just a moment. It's an invitation. An invitation to realign with your purpose, shed the weight of past cycles, and step into a higher state of awareness. Just as the Earth's axis tilts into a new season, you have the chance to tilt your own path towards something more fulfilling, more aligned, and more powerful. But only if you're aware of it. Take a moment to think. Have you noticed patterns repeating in your life? The same struggles, the same doubts, the same unanswered questions? This equinox portal is no coincidence. It's a mirror, revealing what you need to face to move forward. The energy right now is like a tidal wave, washing away illusions and exposing the raw truth. If you felt caught between where you are and where you want to be, it's because this energy is forcing you to confront what you've been avoiding. Relationships may feel strained or unexpectedly distant. Some people are being pulled toward you, those aligned with your growth. Others are fading away, no matter how tightly you try to hold on. This isn't rejection, it's redirection. The equinox is showing you who truly belongs in your next chapter and who no longer matches your energy. Letting go can feel painful, but clinging to what's out of alignment is far more damaging. And what about your purpose, your work, your calling? Maybe you've felt restless, like there's a whisper of something more calling to you, but fear has kept you stuck. Your intuition has been nudging you, asking if you're finally ready to listen. Have you been ignoring that subtle push because it's uncomfortable to face the unknown? The equinox is here to amplify that voice, making it impossible to ignore. Will you continue to ignore it, or will you take the leap? If your life feels like a series of frustrating cycles, repeating over and over, understand that it's not just bad luck. The universe isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. This energy is your final test before you step into something greater. The same lessons will repeat until you make a choice to break free. The equinox offers that moment, a chance to shift the script. Will you stay stuck in the old patterns, or will you embrace the unknown and create a new path? Think about the signs you've been seeing. Angel numbers, strange synchronicities, unexpected emotions that rise out of nowhere. Have you felt drawn to certain people, ideas, or places without understanding why? These aren't random. They're signals guiding you through this portal. They're asking you to wake up, to pay attention, to align. If you feel this pull, this shift, if you can't shake the sense that something significant is unfolding, type, "I feel it," in the comments below. Let the world know that you're awake, aware, and ready to step into what's next. This is your moment. Don't let it slip by. Imagine standing at a crossroads, and the universe has placed a sign right in front of you, a symbol you've seen before but brushed off as coincidence. What if this time you actually stopped and paid attention? What if this equinox portal isn't just a passing moment, but a rare invitation to rewrite your own story? Too often, we wait for external validation, a guarantee that the risks we take will be worth it. But life doesn't work that way. Right now, the universe is asking if you're ready to create your own validation, to step into your power even without certainty. This is the time to take the leap, not because you're sure of the outcome, but because you're tired of living the same chapters over and over. If you've felt restless, it's because your spirit recognizes this energetic opening. The Earth's electromagnetic field is in flux, impacting the very waves that influence your thoughts and emotions. NASA has observed that during significant cosmic events like this, solar flares and magnetic shifts can disrupt sleep patterns, elevate anxiety, and amplify emotions. If you've felt on edge, emotionally charged, or unable to settle your mind, this is why. You're not just imagining it, you're tuned in to a deeper frequency. Rather than resisting it, what if you embraced it? Let this heightened state of awareness be a tool, not a burden. Instead of being consumed by restless energy, use it to ignite your creativity, to explore the ideas that have been nudging you but left unfulfilled. Think of it like a surge of electricity, coursing through your body, making every nerve more sensitive, every thought more vivid. You can either let it burn you out or channel it into something transformative. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Picture the version of yourself that exists beyond fear, beyond hesitation. The one who doesn't wait for the right time, because they know that time is a construct, that the only moment that truly exists is now. Write down what that version of you would do today, right now. One step, one action. Maybe it's finally sending that message, applying for that opportunity, starting that project you've shelved for months. It doesn't need to be monumental, but it needs to be intentional. This energy amplifies intentions. Use it wisely. If you're feeling lost in your relationships, consider this. Are you holding on to people out of loyalty, habit, or fear of being alone? The equinox is a mirror, revealing who's aligned with your growth and who is stifling it. When energy shifts like this, some people will naturally fall away. They aren't rejecting you. They're making room for those who genuinely resonate with your frequency. Instead of clinging to those who are drifting, focus on those who feel like growth, who challenge you to be more than you've been. Take inventory of your connections. If there are unresolved tensions, unspoken truths, or lingering resentment, this is the time to address them or release them. You owe it to yourself to move into this new phase without carrying the weight of what no longer serves you. And then there's your purpose, the thing that keeps you awake at night, wondering if you'll ever feel fully aligned with what you're meant to do. If the thought of a different path excites you but terrifies you at the same time, that's a sign. The equinox is a threshold, a doorway into possibility, but no one will drag you through it. You have to choose to step forward. If your current reality feels stifling, uninspired, or like you're living someone else's idea of success, this is the time to pause and reevaluate. What would it look like to honor the calling you've buried under obligations and expectations? What if you made one small move toward it today? A phone call, a plan, a declaration that you're no longer willing to betray yourself. This energy wants to lift you, but it can't carry you unless you release the chains of complacency, the cycles that keep repeating, the ones that make you feel trapped or powerless. Aren't there to punish you. They're there to teach you, to challenge you, to respond differently this time. If you're tired of the same conflicts, the same disappointments, ask yourself, what am I not learning? What am I resisting? Imagine a door that you've tried to push open for years. What if, instead of pushing, you tried pulling it? What if the answer lies not in force, but in surrender, in seeing the pattern from a different perspective? If you've been trying to control everything, let this equinox be the moment you release that control and trust that what's meant for you won't pass you by. And as we move through this energetic portal, notice the synchronicities, the repeated numbers, the déjà vu, the unexpected messages that feel too timely to be random. They're not accidents, they're affirmations. If you see the same sequence of numbers, 111, 222, 333, know that these are energetic markers, a language of the universe reminding you that you're not alone in this. If a song plays just as you're thinking of someone, or an opportunity arises just when you need it most, don't dismiss it. These are the threads of a greater tapestry, guiding you to align with this transformative energy. Pay attention. Be present. Trust that the path is unfolding, even if you can't yet see where it leads. If this resonates, if you're feeling that pull, that awakening, take a moment to acknowledge it. Write it down, say it out loud, type, "I feel it," in the comments. Share this energy, amplify it, and let the world know that you're ready to step into what's next. Your journey through this portal is just beginning. As you stand at the threshold of this Equinox portal, there's a question that needs answering. What are you truly afraid of losing? Change, no matter how promising, often comes with the fear of loss. You might fear losing a version of yourself that feels familiar, even if that version is burdened by doubts and limitations. You might fear the judgment of others if you step into your authentic power. You might fear the unknown. What happens if you let go of what's safe but unfulfilling? But ask yourself, is the comfort of the known worth the weight of regret? This portal is not asking for blind faith. It's asking for courage, the courage to trust that what awaits on the other side is greater than what you're clinging to. Imagine your life like a tapestry, a complex weave of experiences, choices, mistakes, and triumphs. Every thread has a purpose, but some are frayed, tangled, or no longer serve the pattern you're creating. The equinox energy is like a master weaver, giving you the chance to examine your tapestry, to decide which threads to keep and which to cut. Holding on to every thread out of nostalgia or fear of the empty space it leaves behind will not allow the masterpiece to take shape. Let go of what no longer belongs. Trust that releasing the old makes room for colors and patterns more vibrant than you ever imagined. If you've been struggling with decisions, whether to stay in a job that drains you, to keep investing in a relationship that feels unbalanced, or to continue a path that no longer aligns with your spirit, consider this your cosmic green light. When energy shifts like this, clarity often emerges from the chaos, the confusion, the second-guessing. the feeling of being pulled in multiple directions. It's all part of the process. The question is, will you allow the discomfort to paralyze you, or will you use it as a catalyst to finally make a choice? Sometimes the most transformative decisions are the ones that terrify you the most. And if you feel alone in this process, know that you're not. Across the world, countless others are feeling this same energy, questioning, awakening, yearning for something more. The same solar flares that disturb our planet's magnetic field also stir our collective consciousness. We are all in this together, even if our journeys look different. If you're craving connection, reach out. Share your experience in the comments. Find your community, those who are navigating the same energetic waves. You may find that voicing your experience not only helps you release it, but also reassures someone else that they're not alone. On a practical level, if you've felt scattered, overwhelmed, or mentally drained, ground yourself. Walk barefoot on the earth. Feel the grass or the soil beneath you. Breathe deeply, anchoring yourself in the present moment. Visualize the energy around you, like a swirling wind. Acknowledge its power, but don't let it sweep you away. If you've had trouble sleeping or noticed vivid, unsettling dreams, keep a journal by your bed. Write down what you remember. These dreams may hold messages, reflections of your subconscious that need to be heard. The Equinox Portal isn't just a metaphor, it's an energetic opening. Use it to reflect, recalibrate, and realign. As the Earth's balance shifts, so do the internal balances within us. If you've been living too much in your mind, caught in analysis, this is a call to return to your heart. If you've been driven purely by emotion, easily swayed by the energy of others, this is a call to strengthen your mind. Seek harmony, not perfection. Strive to blend the wisdom of logic and the depth of intuition. Trust that the answers you're searching for are already within you. They're just waiting for a quiet moment to surface. The equinox is a symbolic reminder that darkness and light coexist within all of us. There will always be parts of yourself that you struggle to accept, shadows that linger in the corners of your mind. But what if the purpose of this energy is not to force you to eliminate those shadows, but to understand them? To see that the parts of yourself you judge or suppress are just as integral to your growth as the parts you proudly display. If you've been haunted by guilt, shame, or regret, this is the time to forgive yourself, to see those aspects not as flaws, but as facets of a whole. True transformation doesn't come from denying your darkness. It comes from integrating it, learning from it, and loving yourself through it. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the call to transform, share your thoughts in the comments. Declare it. Own it. Let the world witness your intention and hold you accountable. The Equinox Portal is open, but it won't stay open forever. This is your moment. Step through and become the person you've always known you could be. Right now, at this very moment, you're standing on the edge of a choice that could change everything. The Equinox Portal isn't just a shift in the Earth's position. It's a direct invitation from the universe, a call to action that will not wait for your hesitation. If you felt restless, uncertain, or like something bigger is brewing beneath the surface, it's because the energy is reaching its peak. The window is narrowing, and what you choose to do in the next 48 hours could set the tone for the rest of your year, or even longer. Will you keep repeating the same cycles, replaying the same doubts, clinging to the same limitations? Or will you take this rare, potent moment to release the weight and step boldly into your future? Imagine this energy like a wave, massive, powerful, undeniable. You have two choices. You can brace yourself and try to withstand it, resisting change out of fear or comfort, or you can dive into it, allowing it to carry you to places you've only dreamed of. But waves don't wait. They crest, they crash, and then they're gone. If you don't act now, if you let this moment slip by, the opportunity to transform will fade with it. Don't stand on the shore watching as the tide pulls away, wishing you had taken the chance. Ask yourself, what are you afraid of losing if you choose to change? What version of yourself are you clinging to, even if it keeps you stuck? If you're holding on to beliefs that tell you you're not ready, not deserving, or not capable, challenge them. This energy is here to help you rewrite your story, to choose a narrative that empowers you rather than limits you. What if, just for a moment, you believed that everything you want is possible, that the only barrier standing in your way is your own hesitation? This equinox is not just a shift of seasons, it's a shift of consciousness, a chance to release, renew, and rise. Right now, take a breath. Ground yourself. Feel the energy coursing through your body, the rapid heartbeat, the stirring in your chest, the excitement mixed with fear. That's not just coincidence, it's alignment. It's the universe showing you that you're alive, that you have the power to choose differently. Whatever has been weighing you down, this is the moment to let it go. If it's a toxic relationship, walk away. If it's a job that drains you, start looking for something that lights you up. If it's a fear that has silenced your voice, speak up. Start today. The energy will support you, but only if you take the first step. Right now, in the comments, declare it. Type, I choose growth, or I am ready. Let the universe and this community witness your commitment. When you claim it, you set it into motion. The window is closing, but it hasn't closed yet. Will you let this moment slip by, or will you make it yours? Right now, you're standing at the edge of a powerful choice. This isn't just information. It's a wake-up call from the universe itself. The Equinox Portal has opened. The energy is ripe, and time is slipping through your fingers, just like a snake shedding its skin. This is a moment of release, of letting go of everything that has held you back. The question is, will you resist and cling to what's familiar, or will you surrender and allow transformation to take hold? Will you carry your past into a future that demands your growth, or will you finally step forward unburdened, ready to claim the life that has been waiting for you? If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. The Equinox Portal doesn't just mark the balance of light and dark outside, it's a mirror of your own internal balance. The parts of you that you've kept hidden, the wounds you've been afraid to heal, the dreams you've convinced yourself are too far out of reach. This is the time to face them, to bring them to light. You can keep repeating the cycles, holding on to outdated beliefs and self-imposed limits, or you can step into the unknown and trust that something greater is guiding you. The universe has spoken, but it cannot force your hand. The choice is still yours, and this moment is fleeting. Before you leave, take a moment to reflect. What are you ready to release? What transformation are you choosing to step into? Share it in the comments. Make it real by declaring it. If this message resonated with you, if you feel this energy stirring in your spirit, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel. This journey is far from over, and there are more shifts, more revelations, more moments of awakening ahead. Let this community be a space where we support each other, where we grow together. The next cosmic shift could be right around the corner. Don't miss it. As you move forward from this moment, remember this: the universe has extended a hand, a moment of alignment and opportunity. But it's up to you to take it, to trust it, to step into the version of yourself that is waiting on the other side. The window will close and the choice will be made, either by you or for you. The universe has spoken. The rest is up to you.